Greetings to all my friends, subscribers, and pipe smokers. Today we're going to do a video on jobs, conversion, and pipe smoking. Okay, there's a lot to this, so let's get started. I had a friend, a lady friend, she's a engineer at NASA, and she asked me to make a list of all the jobs that I had because she heard a little bit about the stuff I did. And so I thought that was a challenge, so I went through and did it, and I was kind of amazed. Anyway, how many jobs have you done in your life? It's interesting to go back and make a list. Maybe you should do that, and if you got more than I do, let me know. Okay, here's the list. We're going to go through it now. First job at 16 was Clark 100 gasoline station, South Bend, Indiana. Second job, 17, United States Marine Corps, MCRD in California. Third job, a Jeep factory worker in South Bend, Indiana. Fourth job, South Bend Tool and Die, draftsman. Then I was a union construction laborer and got tired of being a laborer and was accepted as an apprentice iron worker. I worked as an apprentice iron worker until I became a journeyman, and this was also the beginning of my hippie days, which we'll go into a little bit. I was still a Catholic at this time, but not yet converted. Anyway, we'll talk about that too. As a journeyman iron worker, I worked in Illinois, Hawaii, Alaska, North Carolina, Indiana, Michigan. And I'm going to put a photo up of the bridge, the last job I was an iron worker superintendent on, and I'll put a photo up on the bridge. You may recognize it. It's the Linville Cove Viaduct in around Grandfather Mountain in North Carolina. Okay, so not in specific order, but after journeyman iron worker, I had taken off, went to Hawaii, was a coffee picker in Kona, Hawaii, and back from Hawaii during these hippie days, busboy, Smoke Tree Ranch in California. Also worked at the Jolly Green Giant factory in California, and of course I was doing a lot of hitchhiking at the time. I probably hitchhiked across the United States about 3 or 4 times. Anyway, I was also a ball moss remover in Austin, Texas. Okay, now we're going to get into the conversion part of this a little bit. Went back to Hawaii and became part of the Fellowship of Christian Pilgrims. I had a conversion experience in October the 10th, 1973 in Hilo, Hawaii. And after that, I had a job as assistant manager of the Mana Trading Company in Kona, Hawaii. From there, moved to Oahu, where I was a deckhand on a charter fishing boat. And then from Hawaii, we went to Alaska. I was on the ground crew of Northwest Airlines and also worked in a Crown Bridge lab in Alaska. Moved now to North Carolina. Worked for Northwest Regional Housing Authority as a foreman. About that time, I was ordained as an evangelist at Watauga Christian Center in Boone, North Carolina, and worked also as a tree planter. I'll put a picture of that up for you when I worked for the Forest Service. There about time, we left the United States and moved to the Netherlands, where I was trained in cross-cultural evangelism and worked as a missionary from 1983 to 86 in Morocco, Algeria, Niger, Mali, crossed the Sahara Desert a couple times also, and was arrested by the Malian army one time and interrogated by the Guardia Civil in Spain. That was interesting. Okay, so now we're in North Carolina again. Back to North Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina, construction manager. I'm on number 21 now. Also an estimator for Martin Architectural Building Supplies. Then got started in my Yellow Page career in North Carolina, worked in Illinois, Colorado, Puerto Rico, Oregon, and Arizona, and left there in 2008. Actually, that was probably one of the only jobs I got fired on because I couldn't make enough new sales. People stopped using phone books. You know, you can't sell advertising if people aren't using the phone books. Okay. I also was a director of a play in Russia. I went to Russia and also Mexico. Then in Wilmington, North Carolina, I worked as an actor in TV, did some commercials, and also, and here's my headshot and a little resume. You could check that out. I was a night stalker at Harris Teeter. When we moved to Northern California, I was a medical courier in Redding, California, and then after California we moved to Huntsville to be part of Flint River Primitive Baptist Church. You could look them up at flintriverpvc.org. I'll put that up there for you. And then I also worked at Costco selling CoQ10 and turmeric. About that time I was meeting a lot of Indians, so I started to teach myself to speak Hindi to surprise the Indians. I should show you a photo of me. Maybe I can find it, me with the grandson of Mahatma Gandhi. Anyway, the last job on here that I'm doing right now is a reset specialist. I work with Frito-Lay part-time. Anyway, that's my last job. How many jobs do you have? So now let's see what we're going to do. This is my little Albanian pipe. I have the little Albanian and I have the big Albanian, and I've got some some Royal Lord Nelson in here along with some Virginian. We have a little bit of this now. Hope the video ain't too long and you guys enjoy it. Please comment if you recognize any of them jobs, you've done any of them yourself. And many blessings to you, and I gotta light this again, okay? And hope you have a great day, and bye-bye.